put it on a green screen so that if something goes wrong, they can make it look like she's somewhere else and not here. Let's go check on Mom. Good morning, everybody. Paige and Chuck here. Did you have a good time in Udon?
No exercise.
Yeah, we didn't do. We just ate and hang out with some friends. Took Mom shopping a little bit. Just kind of a getaway, a little quick getaway from in between our next destination, which is down south. We got to go pick up Mom after we eat this morning and head to the clinic in Nakhon. She's going to get her surgery done on her eyes. I think she's really nervous about it. Yeah, I don't know why. She's just not really good with. One time when I was a kid, well, a lot of times when I was a kid, I got hurt, but I got hit in the head accidentally with a crutch. Long story, but you know, it hit me right here on the lid where it kind of busted open, and it looked a lot worse than it really was. But when I come in the house, she saw me and passed out on the ground, just hit the ground like, oh my god. I'm like 12, you know. Anyway, she's not really good with pain, so we'll see. She wants to get it done, and we've got an appointment for about a little after lunch today, so I hope you guys come with us, and then we're headed back home to the Mafias. And we're going to plan our next trip. We'll talk about it more later on in this video. Hey y'all, Chuck here with No Time to Be Sad, and this is my beautiful wife of 15 years, Paige. We downsized, saved, and liquidated to quit our lifestyle in America of living for things to a life of wherever it might take us. We moved to Thailand November of 2016. We currently live Thai style on the Mekong River in a town called ThatPhanom, in the province of NakhonPhanom. This is my wonderful Thai family. Every day for us is an adventure, and we spend most of our time exploring and living for the moment. We know nothing lasts forever, and we try to enjoy every new day we have. I don't have time for things that really don't matter in my life, so there you have it. No time to be sad. That does not look appealing to me, period.
It's very popular.
Wow. They got French fries this morning and hot dogs. They got a barbecue, Outback barbecue breakfast. I'm not really interested in that. It doesn't look good. Okay, bye-bye Udon. Very nice hotel, enjoyed it. I think I don't know which one I really liked the best. They all, the ones that we've stayed at in the videos. Right here, if you stay on this side of the hotel here, I don't know if you can see down there, but there's some like little chicken, you know, they keep the roosters in the little cages. But all morning you hear roosters. If that bothers you, don't stay here. It doesn't really bother me that much, but they're very loud. And then you have Nutty Park right there. And yeah, but you know, it's where you're at in Thailand and in the party area. So but this place was nice. The bed was probably the most comfortable bed so far. I don't know, the Centaur is pretty nice. Wow, that bed looks super soft. Yeah, sometimes the Centaur gets a little bit out of price, I think. You know, it's an okay hotel. They're doing some renovations to it, but I mean, for what it is and where it's at, I can't really justify the price on that. But during certain times, the price you can find promotions on that hotel. But this was a smaller room, 900 baht. They have one little bit bigger bed, a couple more pillows for just a little bit more money. So, but it's been a really nice room. Did you enjoy it? Udon's good for about 4 days for us. It's Udon to me. It's a relaxing place. A lot of expats live here. I have a lot of subscribers that live here. It's just a different kind of feel than in the tourist areas where you have a lot. Nothing wrong with the tourists, but it's quiet and I don't know. It's just mostly people that live here, I'll say. Anyway, let's go hang out at Samantha's house for a little bit. We got some time to kill. We've only got a 2-hour drive to Succotash. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, thank you. Have a good rest.
Yeah, time to go.
You guys eat yet? Did you guys eat yet?
Yeah, we had breakfast at the hotel.
I didn't cook anything. I just heat up the soup.
Oh. Good morning. What are y'all guys doing? Planning on building another planet or something? Or
Yeah,
what?
we're gonna grow a planet. We're working on it.
Oh, okay.
Got all my stuff ready.
Yeah.
Ready. We got seeds. We got spinach.
Maybe Spanish. I need the Spanish.
You do?
Yeah. You guys have a nice trip.
Bye.
Nice ride.
We are on our way. We're not going to leave ThatPhanom for probably another about 2 weeks. A little less than 2 weeks. The house seems like it's still going to be done in time. They're actually out there, got a whole crew out there working today. So the house next to my mom, they pretty much got all the tile done. And then I'm sure once they're done with that, they're going to move over. But we talked to Paige. She said it should be ready by the 30th. Mom's bed will be delivered on the 1st, but she's gonna stay at the newer hotel that it's right down the street from Joe's house. It's a little bit more modern, I think. But we're gonna spend at least probably all of next month there. We're gonna have Thanksgiving at Joe's house. We're gonna do a little trip. I'll let you guys know as soon as we know. Somewhere in the middle of that, maybe go back to Phuket or go to Koh Tao, or maybe both. I don't know. So, gonna do a couple things, but we're gonna be home for a couple more weeks. The people that are gonna help us move, Jim and Mal, you guys met the other day at the Sizzler or at the mall. They're gonna come spend a couple days, so we'll do some stuff around, take them around NakhonPhanom. I'll bring you guys along for that, and whatever else we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna try. Jim's a golfer. He brought his golf clubs all the way from the U.S. So maybe we can get a golf game going in NakhonPhanom. Maybe drive up there for the morning and hit 9 holes and come back. We'll bring you guys along for that. That ought to be fun. These chips are good. They're really crunchy. But Mappy has already called asking us when if we're coming today, so she can plan her menu, I'm sure. And it'll be a fun couple of weeks. I got to get in shape. This is my last chip. I forgot we got to take Mom Tuesday to immigration to get her checked in. We're going to keep her residence in ThatPhanom, so that way all of my check-ins are online. So, which is good for me. I know a lot of people, they don't mind doing it. It's close to their house. It only takes a few minutes. You get to pop in and say, hey, I'm still here. Get to know your immigration officer, all that stuff. They do change quite often, the immigration. But I never really understood the 90-day check-in myself, especially if you're here on a retirement visa. Because, what it basically is it just a verification of your resident. They want to know where you're at. They want to, make sure that if there's a problem, they know where to find you. But if you're here on a retirement visa and you travel a lot, we're only here at a year's time. What difference does it make as a hotel or, they're supposed to report that you're there, this and that, but I don't know. If you're only allowed to come to Thailand 1 year at a time, I don't know why they want to know every 90 days if you're still living in the same spot, But the online thing is pretty easy. Just go on there and do the form. But it's a matter of checking in every 90 days. We have to do that still. We're going to try to get another bank account. Getting a bank account's not always super easy in Thailand. There's a lot of paperwork. A lot of times you have to have a sponsor. Somebody has to come in there and vouch for you. It just depends on the bank. So what I recommend anybody, if they're doing it, check with the bank and see what is it going to take to get an account there. But I already have an account there, so I'm hoping it won't be too hard. But my mom wants an account, a second account. Yeah. We have arrived at the clinic. We were here just the other day Mom had to get evaluated to see if the procedure could be done. So he said most definitely yes. So we are here today. It should take about 40 minutes. And we'll see. I don't think I can video much, but we'll see what happens. Come on, Mom. You shouldn't have drank all that tequila before you come. Next victim. They put it on a green screen so that if something goes wrong, they can make it look like she's somewhere else and not here. So they've already given my mom a prescription of pain pill, probably anti-inflammatories, and some tissues or swabs. So you got to go by yourself. Mom, I have all your passwords, so it's okay. If something happens to you, I don't spend your money. Just kidding. My mom's nervous. She said, I feel like I'm going to go have a baby. Look, you can take a nap when you're done. What is that all about?
You want to put on or you want me to?
You put it on.
Put it on
So your hair doesn't
so
get
your hair doesn't get on the eye. Take out the glasses.
Yeah, or she can hold on to them.
Can you see?
I can see him. Okay.
Just put all your hair under that hat, though, okay?
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
This is antibiotic.
Antibiotic.
Yeah. So take 4 times, 1 to 4. Morning, lunch, dinner, before sleep.
Is it 4 times a day or 3 times a day?
4.
Okay.
Until it's gone.
Okay.
Have to take pill.
As needed?
2 pills when it's hurt.
Mhm.
It's not hurting. It's okay.
Take 2 or take 1?
2. 2.
I think she should take 1 because you'll never know how it's going to affect her. You know.
Take.
Okay.
If it's not hurting, don't take it.
Yeah.
If it hurt, you take.
Can I take 1?
But they have to be 4 hours apart at least.
Okay. She didn't hear me. All right.
And go home. No water in your eye. So she can't wash. She have to use towel and clean all around
For how long?
by day.
Oh. Okay.
Plus, cold pack.
I have that at home.
Yeah, put clean towel and put cold pack. And no watch TV or phone for a little bit, like maybe night to night. Just rest your eye.
I'm going to tell Mom she can't watch TV or on her phone for a
Yeah.
week.
You have to rest your eye. Okay?
Yeah, I'm
That's
going to take her phone from her for a week. This is the cost for year beauty shit right here.
Because they want you to rest. Don't want you to think.
Really? You want to go? He wants her to go in there to interpret. He speaks pretty good English, actually. I said this before. Most of the doctors, they do study at some point outside of the country when they have to have the universal language of English. So a lot of them do speak some English. I think just about every doctor that I've ever met in Thailand actually speaks perfect English. So he speaks pretty good English, but it's best to have a translator because my mom can't hear really well. And it's like, or she can hear, but she just doesn't know what he's saying. I don't know. Well, it's a good thing Paige isn't really. She's not really skittish or afraid of blood or trauma or stuff like that. A lot of people have been asking about Paige. How come she doesn't do this or how come she doesn't do that? Paige isn't really into like drama. Paige isn't really outspoken. She's not really like super opinionated. And she's pretty smart, and she just kind of doesn't worry too much about all kinds of things like we worry about. So she knows that what my mom has to go through in this transition in Thailand, she knows that I'm going to have to be the one to help her do that. Because Paige doesn't really sugarcoat a whole lot, so she just says what it is, and she knows that, she recognizes that, so she lets me handle everything. But yeah, it's I'm so glad that I'm not skittish, of course, of blood. I was a combat medic. But I'm glad she's in there with Mom so she can translate in case there is a problem. So I don't hear any screaming yet. Well, it's 2:47, but he didn't get here till actually it's only been about 30 minutes right now. I think they're finishing up right now, about 30 minutes later. If anybody's interested in this particular clinic after everything's done, I will put a link in the description box of the Facebook page here. You can contact them here and get prices on whatever you want or inquire about whatever you want through the Facebook page. Okay, doctor is complete. Let's go check on Mom.
You really gonna film me? Oh my goodness.
I see they don't have the bolts in yet.
No, they didn't do the bolts yet. Maybe next week.
How you doing?
It was rougher than the tattoo.
Yeah.
But
I didn't hear any yelling.
No, I did say ow quite a few times. He'd stab at me. But he didn't know me very well.
He did or did not?
He did. He
Okay.
like
Is that what took so long? Is waiting for it to
No,
get
yeah.
okay.
it didn't really
And he-
take long, but he's gave me about 4 or 5 shots in each eye. How does it look?
It looks
Put
really
all
good.
around.
Your eyelids look really good. The stitches look a little.
Close your eye 3 days. Keep it closed most of the time with that cold pack.
Mhm.
So you have to manage for 3 days.
Do I have salve to put on it?
หล่นแล้ว
Leave that one there. Paige just handed me a baggie. Here's your souvenir, and it's mom's eyelids. I was like, just no, get rid of that. Don't let her see that. She'll pass out. I don't know. She's got to keep her eyes kind of closed for the next 2 days and relax. I don't know how she's going to do that. So, yeah, I think she's good. That was quite a bit of skin they had to remove. That's a pretty big. That's a lot of stitches. We'll see how it turns out. So did you watch the whole thing? Was it weird, or were you just like, was that cool looking, or what?
Not really, but it's not like I scare you. I just like, oh, they draw a line. Where they gonna cut? And then he just put the numb on every little spot,
Right.
a little bit at the top. So I put it on because it's long, right?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of skin. So I had to put the numb and let the numb first, and then put a little bit at the top,
Right.
and then cut it.
Yeah, Mom said that she wasn't feeling anything. It was
Yeah,
pretty
and then
numb.
cut it. She wants to feel when they cut, and then when that cut the skin, and then you have to open it up, put it up, and stitch. Just have a little scissors, cut it up. I said, ooh.
You can see her whole eyeball, huh?
No, I not walk over there because they're working.
Yeah.
So I just sit out on the chair and I just look. I can see it. It's
Yeah.
cool skin out. Clip it out.
Interesting, huh?
And then I just like have the machine to stop the bleeding, like a solder. The solder machine.
Soldering, yeah.
And like, that's when she hurt a little bit, you know,
Right.
to stop the bleeding or
Cauterized.
cauterize
Yeah.
everything. That's when it's hurting.
Yeah.
Almost there. And then
So the procedure, she had to actually pay up front. A lot of times in Thailand, like when I had my nose surgery done, they didn't know 100% how much it was going to cost. They just said it's going to be between this much and this much. So we had to pay half, right? Or you paid the whole thing?
I paid about half first, and
Yeah,
then
she had to pay half while I was in the surgery room, actually. She had to pay half of it up front. And then, but here it's only, I mean, it's only like, what is that, like $400 or something like that for the surgery? That's pretty good right there. Okay, so mom's just gonna have to be really handicapped for the next 2 days. So are you happy with the doctor's performance?
I'm happy with the doctor's performance.
Okay.
It was kind of like in a tattoo.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more intense, but nothing that anybody can't handle.
Right.
So it wasn't that bad. I thought it would be worse, but he's very good doctor.
Smile.
I
That's a
didn't look at
smile.
myself. What's the stitches look like? Are they hanging out?
No, just put the ice on your eyeballs.
All right. Okay.
My mom's bed she bought yesterday cost more than her surgery. Is that crazy or what?
It's crazy.
But that's how things are here. They're like more realistic pricing, you know, especially with medical stuff. I don't think people realize that when they're so worried about insurance. I guess because they have no idea. But stuff is very inexpensive here in Thailand, even for major stuff. But yeah, surgery. How much does it cost in your country to get your eyes lifted like that? That's a lot of stitching right there, a lot of skin. Hers cost her about 15,000 Thai baht. Figure that out with your, ask Google how much that is with your currency right now. I will say this that I mentioned on the last video. If you get this procedure done in Phuket or Pattaya or Bangkok, it's going to cost a lot more money. Not a lot, not like it will cost you probably back home, but most likely it'll be double because the cost of doing business is pretty high. That being said, if you're planning on moving to Thailand, there's Bangkok hospitals all throughout Thailand, or really good private hospitals all throughout Thailand. So if you're going to have something done like in Khon Kin Ram and Khon Kin, it's going to probably cost you still a lot less money than it would cost to get it, you know, in a busy area where the cost of doing business is high. So I forgot to mention that again on this video. Well, it's a little swollen. Ran out of ice on the way home, but we gotta eat. We got plenty of ice packs, and I'm gonna go lay down. Okay. Huh?
Me?
Yeah. The pain, I mean the numbness is wearing off now, huh?
Yeah. It's alright, you know.
You got that too? That's never gonna stop coming, you know that, right? Until you move. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired. But look what I have waiting for me. Paige ordered this from Prachuap. All right, we got mom to bed, got her eyes cleaned up, laid down, food in her stomach, pain pill. I'm tired. Mafia said she's never tried one of those bananas.
ซุปอะไร
So,
จะกินมันกินมันหนัก
อะไรซุป
ร้านนี้ก็น่ากินมากกินก่อน
น้องแกนี่คิดว่าฝาดไหมไม่ตั้งแล้วจะกินมันกินถูกไหม
ซุปครับ
เม็ดบางใหญ่นึงเนี่ยหรอบางเม็ดนะ
Yeah, เม็ด
ใหญ่
เม็ดใหญ่
เป็นคือหมักฮะคือบักสลายมันไม่เม็ดเม็ดบางใหญ่อุ้ยเลย
หวานไหม
มันไม่ได้หวานอยู่
Very sweet, yeah.
ตะกี้บอกมันคือมะเขียบได้มันคือมะเขียบนี่ตะกี้บอกคือมะเขียบ
เหมือนกัน
เม็ดก็คือเม็ดมะเขียบเกลือมะเขียบนี่นี่กินก็คืออะไรกินก็คือ
พอกินเยอะไม่เคยเห็นกินเยอะอาหารเย็นกินนิดเดียวตอนนี้กินเยอะ
วันนี้กินเยอะ
Because I haven't never seen my father-in-law really eat so much at dinner time, but he's eating a lot.
นุ่งข้าวร้ายอยู่เต็มหม้อ
Very good.
พัดอันนั้น
Now we know what his favorite thing
พัด
is.
ปูแล้วนี่นะพ่อใจ
Okay, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm tired. Gonna go to bed. Say goodbye to Kaogam, and we'll see you tomorrow on the next video. Bye.
บายมาหน่อยบายเขากำบายบายมึงมีความสุขมึงดีใจขนาดว่ามึงได้อุ่นนะแม่ดามีความสุข